Hey boys, welcome back to some more Cricket 19 career mode gameplay. And it's rolled round again. We're going to be taking on Caboolture in this 3-day match. Standard pitch, medium. Everything's medium, everything's standard. I finally remembered to switch it from very soft. Like I talked about in the last episode, I just find it weird that it isn't random for every pitch. Like, you have to go in and set it, which I don't really like because, you know, I guess you could set it to how you want it, but I'd rather just be random. Like, I want to play on like different pitches, but I don't want to have to change it every time I play. So I'm hoping, I sort of feel like it's not going to happen now, but I was hoping that when we like make it to like first class and then internationals, like the bigger grounds will have like set conditions, but I don't know. As we first ball, we're finally facing the slinging action and we've copped it right on the hip bone right there. It freaked me out. Oh my god, that is tough. And he's going straight around the wicket. He's targeting us. A little bit nasty, you know, just club cricket, buddy. Settle down. We're not playing in the freaking All-Stars game. He's trying to take our head off. Milne, new bowler actually, so get a little reprieve from old mate absolutely steaming in. I gotta say, how good is it though, dude? I cannot wait. I'm gonna start. I will be live streaming a new career mode. I might when I make this video, I might be live streaming tonight or probably tomorrow night, because tonight is the first day the game is released, and I want to like get on top of everything. I want to get like a bunch of like recording done, so I'm good to go. I might stream that night. You guys will know if I did or not. I'm talking future myself here, but yeah, I'm going to start a new career mode on the live stream. It's going to be, I've talked about it before, but it's going to be an old school pace bowler, pop collar, mullet, mo. He's got the slinging action. It's going to be body line stuff. It's going to be great fun. I'm keen for it, dude. It's going to be fun. I am very excited for it. So yeah, I'm keen to get into that. But nah, we got some tough stuff to face here. At the minute, Estes, he's oh jeez, what a delivery. The big leg cutter, that's unplayable. What a ball. I played down the line it was coming at, but it just absolutely beat us. What a delivery. As we get to face some spin, which I don't like. I'd rather face the slinging action, dude. Get me onto some of that. But 6 off 15, we're struggling. We're struggling to get away here, but we're digging in, which is good signs, you know. I was just watching the running animation, dude. I freaking love it. I talked about that in the last episode as well, but the running animation is actually hilarious. I don't know. I don't know if you guys think it's as funny as I do, but it's good stuff. It's a good shot. Hit into the gap, an easy 2 right here. Big boundaries once again. It's a big ground, big suburban ground. We get some big oak trees in the back there. We're starting to draw a bit of a crowd. There's a few watchers downtown there. They want to see us bat, which is unsurprising. I mean, we're a star in the making, dude. Should be lining up. The stands are packed, and it's a beautiful day for some club cricket. Not a cloud in the sky, beautiful pitch, and we get a chance to bat first, so got to be happy with that. As it's again worked nicely, just easy as you like, picking up another couple. You know, while we don't have the real strength to take him on, you know, hit it into the crowd down the road there, but you know, we don't have the power to really go hard. We can just work it around, play smart. We're 14 off 21. We've sort of dug ourselves out of that hole we were in. We were struggling to get it away, but now we're playing nicely, just working the gaps. They've set a pretty defensive field early, which you know, it's a little silly from the captain. You know, I'd have people up. Like, we're not really looking to play too aggressive, but you know, and then as soon as I say it, we get a nice juicy one in the slot and absolutely smoke it downtown. It doesn't go for 6. It must have been close. As you see, just a full swing of the bat right there. They changed the field to bring that man at mid-off around a little squarer. So just taking full advantages. Again, we're going to sneak a single, retain the strike. Or there's a couple of balls left in this over, but we'll face the pace of Milne steaming in. What's his action? Is it just a default action? It might be. I actually don't know. It is different. It is a different type of action than we've seen in Ashes cricket, regardless. So it's, you know, it's a nice little addition as well. And it is cool that obviously they've given like random players a Malinga action as well. As we moved on to 24 off 26, so we were like 6 off 15. We've started to hit our straps as that one has come back. It's almost hit the stumps, dude. Watch the ball, buddy. It's a tough one to play. Short deliveries against the spinners. I've said it before. As we look at the 2-day outlook, it's a cold freaking couple of days, 11 degrees. We'd rather be out here batting than sitting in the field all day, but you know, that's up to us to sort of ensure that. And so, you know, we'd like to make a. We haven't really dug in for a big score, so hopefully this is the day. We haven't even got a 50 yet, dude. I feel like we've been a little unlucky and we haven't. Actually, no. Did we get a 50? No, we didn't. We didn't get the 50. We tried to get the 50. We needed 1 run to win, but we were on 44, so we tried to go big. We got out. We couldn't get the 50, so we, you know, a little bit of unluck and then some bad batting, and then thrown in. We haven't really had the chance to really bat for big lengths of time, so all of that factored in. I feel like our form overall has been pretty good, honestly. As again, swept away. There is a new man to the crease. He's been there for a while now, but Bagel, he's none of 13. He's really struggling out here. So, you know, we're just trying to just hold the strike as much as possible while he just gets a feel for the pace and the spin. As the short stuff a little bit quicker, a little bit through, and a little thick inside edge. You know, just little stuff like I do like the little shadow playing the shots and all that. It is a really nice touch, and it looks good as well. Like they've done a good job with the animations for it. It looks like proper things that batters and bowlers do between deliveries. But 33 off 36. This is probably, I mean, we've had a couple of chances, but it's one of our best chances to really go on and turn this start into a big one. So hopefully we can do that for once. It'd be nice. As the leggy is going to continue. It's a pretty defensive field right now. As that one, it's a bit short, it's a bit wide. We're able just to punch it through that gap. Ideal, like look at that, ideal for everything, but it's barely even made halfway to the rope. Like it's really not coming off the bat. Yeah, we got no strength here. We got no strength at all to time these deliveries, but you know, we're doing our best. We've hit a couple of big ones like that. 1-6 we hit for 120 meters. Like that's massive, dude. Absolutely massive. But we're moving in almost to the 40s. Another wicket has fallen, which is a little bit concerning. There's been a couple of times where we've sort of been stranded with the other batters falling around us. So yeah, it's not panic stations. There's no need to start having a slog, but I would like Bradshaw here to just sort of just stay cool, you know, keep us on strike, basically. Another easy 2. We're probably going to look to sort of hog the strike a little bit more now because can't really rely on our boys to do too much. As Bagel there, we saw on the score, he got 1 off 18, so he was struggling. It was probably just a matter of time until he got out, and it was probably either going to be he got a couple of streaky boundaries and got into his innings, or he was just going to get out, and unfortunately the latter option is what he took up, and that one is absolutely smoked out of the middle. Boy, oh boy, what a shot. I have no idea how that wasn't 6, but we have just blasted it. That felt good, dude. That felt real good. Coming down the track, it honestly, you know, there's no real option to go real straight with coming down the pitches. Again, we've just blasted it straight over the bowler's head, dude. Ideal timing. That's gone for 6, 109 meters. There's the 50, 53 off 48. What a way to bring it up. We've only hit 3 boundaries in our whole innings, and 2 of them came off the last 2 deliveries. 10 runs in 2 balls. What a way to bring it up. But, yeah, dude, coming down the track and actually connecting with one feels so satisfying. It's definitely a lot riskier and it's a lot trickier than previous games, but boy, does it feel satisfying when you actually connect one down the ground or over mid wicket. It feels good, dude. Like, you really wind up and just absolutely smoke it. So yeah, we finally got the 50. We got the monkey off the back, and we're looking strong to push on and get a big one. 57 off 50. Sort of at the moment, you know, our form is looking great. I'm just a little bit worried about the other boys around us to sort of just hold out and stand with us right there. Probably could have snuck 2, but yeah, don't want to run out at this stage. You know, we have a little bit of faith, although we have lost another wicket. Is 6 now, 6 for 155. Frazier 1 for 11. Apparently this pitch is an absolute minefield. No one can hang in with us, and then everyone who's come in is just absolutely bludging along. 1 off 11. Good lord, the pitch is pretty flat. It's a nice day to be batting, boys. Just play your natural game. We're not batting to win the World Cup here. It's some club cricket. Have a little bit of fun out here. It's a good time, but we really got to start hogging the strike now. It's looking a little dicey. As we move into the 70s now, there we go, 71 off 58. So this is starting to really find our rhythm. This is sort of the it's a big appeal. It's definitely not out. I don't know. I shouldn't have snuck the single though. A little bit silly, but in Ashes cricket, like this sort of score, so we lost another couple, and then I try to go big. It's a good ball out of the hand. It just sort of does us in the flight there. But yeah, I was losing a bit of faith. 8 wickets. Every time I got a strike, we were losing wickets. So I thought, you know, we got to get this 100 quick if we we're going to get it. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. The bowlers, though, they've come out and done an excellent job. We bundled them out for not a heck of a lot, and we're going to be going in with a pretty sizable lead by almost 100, although 3 quick wickets. It's going to be Tran. I think he's the slinger. We didn't really we didn't really face any of him in that first innings. He's trying the short stuff. I actually love it that he's the slinger and he's just bowling short stuff at us. Like, he's come round the wicket. Oh, he's gone back over now, but he went round the wicket to bowl body line action. I actually love this so much, dude. It's fantastic. As we're gonna look for a single, but you know, it's getting our feet moving. It's getting our eye in right here. We gotta be sharp. We gotta be real sharp. That's quick. It's gotta be quick. We try to smoke it out of the ground, but it was through us before we even played it. So I mean, we know where it's going. We know where it's going. Again, that one we actually played early. You know, we knew it was coming. He hasn't bowled us one delivery in our half of the pitch, so you know, it's freebies if we can get them away. Like, look at that, easy couple. In previous games that'd been easy 4 runs, but yeah, just the outfield just holding it up. So you know, every time the pace, I love it, dude. I love facing the short stuff and this slinging action. It's just, it's good fun. It's good fun. That's a good one. That's a good bouncer, dude. That was up around the throat. We did get away nicely though. You know, this type of bowling in real life, like it's a good shock sort of a tactic. It's a good chance to get an early wicket. But if you don't get him out early, then they're gonna have their eye in, and if they start getting a few away, then you're gonna be in a bit of trouble because, you know, they're not really gonna be worried about too much. If you've always got that sort of X factor short stuff to come, then there's always that sneaking thing in the back of the batsman's mind that they've got to be a little wary. But if they've just been facing short ball, and it hasn't bothered them, they've stayed in, they've weathered the storm, then they're not going to be really intimidated by any more sort of short stuff. So, you know, if you're going to bowl that tactic, you got to make sure to get them out early. But we've weathered the storm, 14 off 12 now. You know, we got some work to do. You know, 3 for 37. We don't want to be bundled out, and our team has provided not a lot of support in the middle to lower order. So myself and O'Sullivan here, we need a good partnership. Unfortunately, O'Sullivan had had different stuff in mind, and then no, what have I done? Oh no, that is not good. It's a nice little shot. It looks pretty. It looks nice and smooth, but we've hit it straight to the man at like third slip. They're in super close there, but can you believe it? We'd face the tough stuff, and then we get a nice juicy one outside off, and we just guide it straight to the man. And now all of a sudden, for all our dominance early on in this game, Caboolture probably gonna win. They only trail by 108. We've been brought on to bowl. I mean, we have not been a regular wicket taker. We've been keeping it pretty tidy in a lot of matches, but I wouldn't really be confident of us cleaning them up here. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Wilson's doing a good job, 34 off 42. Milne is the new man to the crease, but yeah, the second innings batting, I mean, we sort of saved us in the first innings, and then unfortunately, we were looking good. We were looking really solid in the second dig, but just, you know, one little mistake, and that's all she wrote. So it's going to take a pretty big effort from the boys here. They got to fire up. I mean, the Caboolture bowlers, they fired up in their bowling spell. They got some early breakthroughs and then put the pressure on, put the clamps on. So that's what our boys have got to do. We're going to try to keep it tidy, although we're getting tapped around. They're full of confidence, and we are not bowling very well. We're none for 20 into our fourth over here. It's he's trying to go big. He's trying to go downtown. That would have been a big wicket. We need one quickly. It's not looking great. We come back into the fray, trail by 50. We bowled the 5 overs, none for 24. It's been a good batting performance. We haven't really had too much opportunities with the ball, but our batting has been great. Or second innings we only got like 15, but the first innings we batted really nicely. But the rest of the guys, they just didn't stand up. They didn't stand up, and we didn't really get a score to put them out of the game. And then another collapse in the second dig. It's put us in all sorts of bother, and I don't think we're going to be able to crawl our way out of this one. There's only one wicket down, for God's sakes. Wilson is killing it. Milne is just sort of staying there as the anchor role, which is probably a pretty decent idea. Just, you know, make sure of no collapses and just see the victory home. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a rough loss. As you see, Emmett Wilson, pretty deserving man of the match. He got 113 not out. You know, we look at that, 178. They got 98, and then we got bundled out for 78. Good lord. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.